What is going on, guys? Tuesday, FMOC tomorrow. And today was a choppy, trappy day in the morning. More so trappy. But today, 600, almost 650 in profit. 71% of the wins I nailed. I had 4 losses, 10 wins. And the profit factor is really good, over 5. So that's what I like to see. 14 trades, so I still kind of overtraded, but you can see consistent growth here. I wasn't rushing trades like I did yesterday. I did rush one today, but we'll get into it. I traded SPY, I traded Tesla, and I traded Microsoft. So let's jump into that. I also entered a swing on HIMS, but I also exited towards the end of the day for a paper cut, very small. I made it back on, I made it way back on day trading, but I just FOMC tomorrow, and things heating up in Iran and with Trump, the USA right now. I don't want to be in, I want to be all cash. So let's get into it. Very trappy in the morning. I was in and out. I just got the heck out. So once I saw 10, 20, 30%, I was long gone. So let's jump into TradeZella, or I should say TradingView here, starting with Microsoft. This is much cleaner on the orb play. So this block here, this red block, and you'll see green blocks for probably red, and then SPY also red. That's the 15-minute orb. So that is my main strategy. If you guys want it bad enough, hit the thumbs up. I get enough of those, and I'll do a dedicated strategy video. I took on the break of orb, a little retest here on Microsoft. A couple buddies thought I was crazy for doing this, but it broke my orb. It retested, and I entered, it was on this candle or this candle, right about here. So I took on this green arrow, this confirmation above my red candle here, that closed outside of orb, and I rode that sucker, I believe, up to here. And then I had meetings all morning, work meetings, so I could have left it, but I saw that we were getting weak here. So on my way up, I think I had 10 cons. I trimmed, made $100 on the trade, and I pulled out my runner. I wasn't going to deal with it. A lot of meetings in the morning, so I just wanted to move on, not have a day trade sitting in the back of my mind while I'm on a phone call that I have to pay attention to. So little win on Microsoft. And to start the morning, that's all I'm looking for. I'm not looking for bangers, right? I'm not looking for 100% trades right off the bat. Orb play, again, only on Tesla. You see that I entered up here once we broke into orb. We closed candle in orb here. This candle here closed in orb. And then we passed the confirmation candle. We passed this point, this wick, top wick of the candle that closed in orb, and I entered. We had a little bit of chop, and then we went up. And if you see on the Tesla trade, it was a $50 trade. So nothing, again, I'm not going crazy here. I scaled out moving up, and a couple runners left. I ended up cutting at break even, it looks like. And that's the last time I played Tesla. But again, meetings for a few hours today, so a little bummed about that. That was a beautiful drop out of orb, and I should say reject out of orb. And then obviously this drop out of orb I could have took too, but oh man, I missed that and I was bummed. But going into SPY yet again is the one that has most of the trades on it. I've been eating up SPY lately. So here I got juked out. Fake breakout. I took this, I jumped the gun. So I ended up not waiting for the candle close, and then a confirmation candle, which would be right here. I did not wait for that, And I went lighter on this because I was jumping the gun, but I shouldn't have done it. I forced a trade. Most of the trades I force end up going red, so I'll get it eventually. But I did end up sizing really low on that. Then I waited for this move, broke out of orb, closed candle, and then this confirmation candle I entered right around here to here, and she's off to the races. Scaled out on that one towards the top, held my runner. I believe I might have cut that one. 1158. This one was the 910. This one. Yeah, so not bad. Scale out. I scaled out pretty quick here. It took half, I believe. But then I ended up holding for more and then taking the rest at the top there. And near the top anyway. Waited. Again, meetings, you can tell. And then we started diving on the break of this structure here, this blue line, which happens to be, I believe it was yesterday low. Yes, yesterday low. We dropped under, and I really liked that. So I got into puts here, had a little bit of a bounce, but then we ended up coming down. I saw that we went under orb here, under this level here, and I added to the puts, and I ended up squeezing a little bit more out of this trade, and I exited. And then I waited for this point here, a retest and a reject off of orb. Yes, we did close in orb, but I saw this wick, and when we went back under, I took full advantage. And then you can just see I took puts here. I did try shorting at the very bottom here because I saw there was a lot of momentum and volume right here. Not too much compared to the rest, so that was my mistake. And she wicked out of that real quick, so I ended up taking a small loss on this trade, trying to short this. Shouldn't have done that. And then moving over here, I shorted the top of this structure here, and it had not broken yet. This break of structure technically had not broken at this point. Took puts, scaled out, and then that was the last trade of the day for me because we chop. I could have scalped, but just a busy day at work. So overall, really good day. Played to my rules for the most part. Definitely, I would say overtraded, but I'm not going to beat myself up for that. This was quite a day. A lot of news, and I took full advantage of that news. I could have went heavier, but I did not. FOMC the next day has gotten me in the past, and I've got a little PTSD from that. So not a bad day. Fun day. Is definitely fun. But yeah, any questions you guys have, let me know. Hope you guys like the videos. Hit thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Talk to you soon.